Hey guys, Deborah with Pinching Pesos here, and it's time for They Paid What? Sales update time. Still super slow. Urgh. Anyway, look at these numbers. My goodness, this is god awful. But I know how eBay works, and it's okay, and things will get better. And I also know that I'm transitioning and I'm making changes and there's all kinds of things going on. So out with the bad, in with the good. Alright? So anyway, this week's profits looking like they were right at, oh, little screen. Why you always get out of sight? Right under $100 at 98.14, which essentially paid for my employee last week. Never made no money. But my guy, oh my goodness, my new employee, he is on his second week. He'll be back here tomorrow. We're going to be organizing. We're going to be setting up an inventory system out with my listed items. So he knows the whole system and will be able to pull things for shipping. So that is going to be awesome. And then we're going to finish up cleaning up in here. He's a super organized guy, very clean. He leaves his work area very clean when he leaves for the day. I mean, just amazing. So far, what he's been doing for me is entering in all of my eBay inventory. He does all of this. He keys all of this in when we buy things. He sits down and he puts all the information in of where it was purchased and how much it cost and what it was. So he does all this. I haven't done any of this. And then he takes off all my tags and he takes all my pictures and he crops all my pictures. And yeah, things are good. I also set up Inventory Lab today. It's something that with this spreadsheet and how the reason why I have this, because my profit numbers are really super important to me. To me, that's where I know I'm making money. That's where I know I'm doing something productive. It's almost like if you were trying to lose weight, it's your scale. It's what you step on in the mornings and go, okay, I'm doing it. I'm down another pound. That kind of thing. So I set up Inventory Lab today because I wanted something like this. I wanted my profits and losses. I wanted everything right in front of me. I wanted to know how much I was making. And with Amazon, it really kind of is a mystery. Unless you're very good at tracking things manually, um, which I know Bill Cross is amazing at that kind of thing. I needed to probably fly up to Pennsylvania and get him to tutor me on how to track stuff because I know he's got a way better system than I do. But I'm not good like that. So I got Inventory Lab, and it has an area in there that you enter your cost of goods for your item, and it shows you how much you're making. Yay! So it's just like this. Only more expensive, but it has more features. It's not just for that because also what it's going to do is help my employee enter in the inventory because he can scan it all in just like he's doing here. He can scan it into Inventory Lab and put the cost and any notes or anything, and then it'll be there in the inventory. And then all I need to do is go in and put the condition notes, and very similar to how it's working with eBay, where he does all the work and all I do is go in and put all the details and the price, and done. So anyway, enough about that. So let's get started with the sales for the week. I was right at, can't see, got stuff in the way. Well, that's not it. I took away my thing. We're going to have to come over here. Sorry, guys. I was all prepared, and then I got distracted. Showing... Come on. Showing somebody something. But about my auctions. Because I put a lot of things on auctions. You know, there was a promotion this week, and so I went ahead and put some things on auctions, just trying to get some activity going. And I do have some listings with bids, and I have listings that are old that have watchers, so that's good. And that was one of them, those plates that were up there. So it was right at $222.53 for the week, including shipping. It was $192.15, and then plus shipping. So $222.53, which is, it's not horrific, but man, it's not great. And I really thought this week was going to be my big week because, like I normally say, when I've got some slow weeks and they're $100 or $200 weeks, normally the following week is like an $800 week. That didn't happen. I'm gonna blame it on back to school, but this week has been really slow as well. But it's okay. See, smile, a smiley face, and it's gonna be alright. And we'll go on to another week, and hopefully people get paid on the 1st and buy some stuff. Buy my stuff. Anyway, this is the stuff they already bought. This is an adjustable back brace. I paid $2.99 for this. I took a best offer on this guy for... No, I didn't. Why has it got a line? How bizarre. Anyway, it went for $19.95 plus shipping. Next up was this Braun mixer set. I bought this for $2.99. I didn't have any idea what it was for, but it was all together, and you know me and parts, so I went ahead and bought it. This went out one time and didn't fit, they said, and came back, and then it resold. I took a best offer of $12. I paid $2.99 for it, so. And then they paid $9 and something in shipping. I'm not really sure why, because it was a 1 pound package. And I had it listed like as a 1 pound package, so I don't know why it overcharged them, but it was good for me, because at least I made a little bit of money back paying for that other one that came back. Because, you know, I do seller paid returns. I don't get a lot of returns. Returns are not a huge part of my business. It's like less than 1%. Is my return rate, but I do seller paid returns to prevent fake iNads. I just don't want the fake iNads. That's something that I wish I could elect to do with Amazon, and I actually read a blog recently from Selling Family or something like that, about the fake item returns, so that people don't have to pay shipping back on Amazon. When I was just a consumer and not a seller on Amazon, if I had to return something, I just picked the one that gave me free shipping. I didn't care what it said. You know, if it said, you know, item exploded, whatever, okay, that's the one, because that's the way I get free shipping. So, shut up. And so I wish I could elect that on Amazon as well, because I have a lot of items on Amazon that get returned as defective or as not as described on the website that come back to me and they've never even been opened. I mean, they're brand new. I had 2 items that were exactly the same thing. It was a lawn and garden item. Came back as defective. I went ahead and got them returned to me, and they were 2 different people. 2 different people said they were defective. Came back to me, they had never even been taken out of the box. They were new. I have another item that came back. It was a cosmetic item, and normally I think you can't return cosmetics. So this came back as not as described on the website. And then Amazon actually said that it was damaged, so the person must have opened it up and possibly used it or replaced it with some other things that they had. Who knows? I guess I'll know when I get it back. But nonetheless, I would prefer to just pay for them. You're going to pay for them anyway. So I wish Amazon would give us the option to just go ahead and just offer the seller paid returns, because we're going to have to pay it anyway when they come back as defective, or they come back as not as described or damaged, or whatever it is that the people decide to lie about. we're paying anyway. But we're also getting dinged with our metrics, and you don't want to get too many of those not as described on not the same as what it shows on the website. Like, that's not something that you want to have on your record a lot with Amazon, just like it's not something that you want to have on your record with eBay. You do not want a bunch of INADs. You also don't want those on Amazon. Anyway, this is a bread maker I had forever. It was over here underneath the shelf. I moved that thing around probably 100 times. I paid like $6.99 for it. It was brand new. The box, obviously it had sat in somebody's, garage, and it sat over here in this room for 2 years. I went ahead and listed it, and as soon as I listed it, it sold. I think it sold within like 2 days or something like that. It was ridiculous. So, it was $49.95 free shipping. Thank goodness the person that bought it lived in Texas. It only took me $9, I think it was, to ship it, or $9 or $10, and this thing weighs like 12 or 20 pounds. I don't remember. It's like it's like really heavy. So anyway, there that goes. This is the last of my spouts for my Coco Latte. I've talked about these several times. If you don't know, Coco Lattes are recalled. The Back to Basics ones, it's all of the models on Back to Basics. If you see a Coco Latte, I've pointed this out before when I sold some other ones like this. This is recalled. You cannot sell this. This is got lead right there. Can't sell that. But anyway, you can send them in for a check for $30. All you have to do is look up Coco Latte recall. It'll give you all the information on it, and if you send the picture, you only have to send the picture, this part, in, they'll send you a $30 check. And then all the rest of the parts, like the spout, and the base, and the lids, and things like that, you can sell them. And I have sold all of my spouts. I don't know what people are doing. It is still freaking hot outside. They're making Coco. So, anyway. Signature Webkinz are Webkinz that have a golden W on their bottom. And my computer is very busy right now. It's got like 1,000 programs open. Let me see if I can show you. It's being very, very slow. Right here. See that they're gold. They're gold. They're not colored. Some of the signature Webkinz are worth a lot of money, and then some of them are worth just reasonable money. Normally, Webkinz are worth target practice, basically, but some of them do have a really good value. I had a giraffe before that actually did still have the code, and I sold him for $49.95. So, and I've sold some other signature Webkinz for very good money, $30, $40, and I mean, you gotta think, you only paid $1 for them, you know. I took a best offer on this one of $10. I've had it listed for a lifetime. I've had it listed for at least a year, so I went ahead and just took the money. This is the inside of a Mr. Coffee Coco Motion. This was a bolo that I put out about 2 years ago, was Coco Motions. And they were selling on eBay at that time. This was the very first time I had a Death by Bolo. That was my first regret of ever sharing an item, because it died. Coco Motions were selling for about $80 at the time that I had discovered them. And for some reason, people in Texas like to buy them and then not use them and send them off to the thrift store, because I had found like 8 of these over the course of, and I even passed up one like last week. Like, they're just all over Austin. I don't know what it is about Austin and like Coco, because it's 100 degrees outside. I don't know what people want to do with some Coco. Anyway, this one actually I sold all of my Coco Motions. I had tried to put them on eBay, and they were not selling at all. I had one listed for a whole year. Nothing happened. I put it on Amazon, merchant fulfilled, for $49.95, and it was gone. I sold 7 Coco Motions last year during the month of like October and November or something like that, or from October to December. It was within a really short time frame. I had sold 7 of them within 2 months for $49.95. While other people that had bought them during the BOLO time couldn't sell them for 20 bucks. I mean, they had them sitting in their garages just like collecting dust because they were unsellable at that point. I was selling mine for $50. I kept telling people to put them on Amazon and they wouldn't listen. This particular unit I had sold on Amazon, and then I didn't see that the inside had some issues with the coating. And so I had to buy one from somebody else so that my customer could get their item. And then the one that I had, I went ahead and parted out. I parted out the agitator and the lid, and then the rest of it I just chunked. So the agitator went off this week. So like I said, people are making Coco, y'all. This is a totally different unit. This is the Coco Motion agitator. So I bought this fountain for $5.99 at Goodwill. It was brand new in the box, but the box had been opened, and whenever the people opened it, you know that little tab thing, they tore the tab. So I couldn't sell it on Amazon as new. I went ahead and sold it on eBay as new, new open box. I did say that the box had, see, unused open box. And it went for $30. I don't know why the person didn't pay shipping. It says calculated shipping here, but for some reason when I was looking, it has that they didn't pay shipping, which I find really bizarre. But nonetheless, this went fairly close. I think it went to Tennessee, so it wasn't an excessively high price to ship it off, and I paid $5.99, so I came out probably with 15 bucks on it. Next up is my red Dulce Gusto that I should have put on Amazon. I didn't originally because I didn't have a drip tray. Then I found a drip tray that I had already from another unit that I had parted out. And then the day that I found the drip tray, I sold the pod holder that went to it. So then I didn't have a whole unit anymore. But these little, and I've talked about these before, the water tank lids always sell. They're going to sell for at least $10, and that's what this one sold for, was $10. Yeah, just the little lid will sell for, normally the cost is the entire machine. So, and then I sold this little cross-stitch kit that I had paid 99 cents for, and I sold it on best offer for $12.50 plus shipping. And she already left me feedback. She was very happy with it. Which I always get really insecure when I sell things that are for crafting people. Because sometimes I feel like they're really picky. And I don't know why, but I get like really insecure. Even though this was it was a new in the package item, and I was still kind of like, I'm not really sure if I should ship this in a poly bag or if I should put it in a, you know. So yeah. Anyway. And then I sold another one of these. It went actually to the same person that bought my other one, and she already left me feedback. She was happy. I paid $4 for those. It was a horrible, horrible buy. Don't buy these. If you see them, don't buy them. This is a no-low. No-low. Next up. Last but not least is some Mary Kay stuff I had bought from Savers. They were in bags for $3.99. I've already sold some of the other items that I had sent into Amazon sold off. And then I have some items that were not Mary Kay, but they came in the same bags that were at Amazon. And then I have a couple like loose items. But all in all, I've already gotten all of my money back. So anything else that sells at this point is pure profit. So these went for $12.95, free shipping. And they were like, they're really tiny. So they shipped out, you know, at a 3-ounce rate. So anyway, there's that on that. Like I said, my sales for the week, my profits came out at $98.14. Looks like my profit and losses for this is so dismal. This is like, whoo. $326. Guys, this is my worst month in 2 years. Like, these sales are my same sales that I would have had when I was selling stuffed animals exclusively. Like, stuffed animals and coffee cups. Yeah, not good. But it's okay. Things get better. It'll be fine. Amazon did pretty good. Oh, this is for the whole month. Yeah, Amazon almost doubled eBay for the month. Let me see. For last week, the 16th through the 22nd. Last week was at $364.75. So not bad at all. And then I have a really, really, really big shipment going in like tomorrow. So it's going to be awesome. My Amazon sales are definitely going to be way, way back up. I have a video that's uploading right now. It's a continuation of the series that I had started months back called Thrifting to FBA, where I actually sit down and go through each item that I bought at the thrift store and go over it on Amazon with you and kind of show you my decision making and why I purchased the item, how much it's selling for, things like that. So that's uploading right now. Other than that, I hope you guys are having an amazing, amazing week. I know mine's going to get better, and it's really difficult, I know, to stay motivated, but I really am, because I've got so much new stuff going on with the business. I'm like totally pumped. Like, I'm pumped. Like, it's going to be awesome. Totally awesome. So, anyway, thanks for coming along with me on my sales videos and sticking with me through everything, and you guys are great. So, have a great day. Bye.